My Toyota Tacoma is ready to go. Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to RobMotive. And if you've been watching the channel, then you know changes are coming for my Toyota Tacoma. I am going to trade it off, going to get something else. Not too much different, but something that I've never had before. But anyway, this truck is ready to go. I have demodded it, put it back to stock. Well, almost back to stock. I finished the last two things a couple of days ago. There's probably two more things to go on it. I'm not sure where I'm going to go with that. Actually, three things. I'll show you what they are. But let's take a look. You can see here, and you may notice right off the bat, there are a couple of additions to the truck. First of all, I have rebadged it, put the Tacoma badge back on the side because I have found that most dealerships, when you take things back in to trade them off, they do like them to be badged. I've even had a couple of dealerships in the past contact me after I've traded the truck in because potential buyers have been asking about the badges and they wanted to know if I had the badges so they could put them back on. So this time I went ahead and put badges back on. You can see there is the Tacoma. And then down the side, you can see the TRD off-road right there. So we've got everything on both sides, of course, because it is a pair. Over here, we've got the TRD off-road. It is a little different than the original, but frankly, I think it actually looks better. And then the Tacoma badge up there in the front on the side. The bed mat, it's still going to go. I just haven't taken that out for storage purposes, I guess. Now, the couple of other things that I'm still going to do, I guess. First one is under the hood. Let's pop the hood. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you recall, if you've seen on the channel, I did paint the engine cover. You guys can see it right there. I am going to swap them out if the dealer wants me to. It should be identical to the one on the next truck. Well, there's a little hint. But anyway, we're going to switch this one out. And then I did put the original cold air intake back on. You can see it right there. So we took the S&B off. That's perfectly fine. It's the original one that was on the truck to begin with. Now, on the interior, let's shut this. On the interior, there's a couple of things left. I actually have a couple more parts coming, depending on how quickly they get here, I guess. Everything is almost back to stock in here. Of course, we have the center armrest, which is custom. That is going to be replaced by just the regular OEM armrest or center console cover or lid, whatever you want to call it. That is coming, should be here today or tomorrow, actually. And then the shift knob. I do have a voodoo blue, or it's actually a candy blue shift knob. I think it looks pretty good on the truck myself. I haven't decided whether or not I will actually switch that out. I do have an OEM shift knob coming, so chances are I probably will switch it out. I do like this one. It's nice and weighty. I love the color of it, and maybe it can be used on the next go around. We shall see. I'm not quite sure yet. So those are the three things that I have left: the center console armrest cover or lid, the shift knob, and then of course under the hood the engine cover there. I'm not real particular on two of them, and those of course are the engine cover and the shift knob. I mean, if it's not a big deal, I'll probably leave them on, but definitely that center console custom has to come off. It is for the channel, and I probably will use it at least down the road somewhere, who knows. I do have another one that I took off of my red truck. It is red, actually, with the same kind of setup. The other thing is, I might go ahead and have another custom one done for the next truck. We shall see. I probably will change up the colors a little bit depending on the color of the truck and what theme I'm going to go with on that one. We shall see. I'm not positive yet. So it's ready to go. I'm just waiting. I do have something, I'm not going to say on order because I really didn't order. It's more reserved, being built, hasn't come in yet, but should be here any day. So that should be coming to the channel soon. We shall see as soon as that gets in. Am I going to miss the Voodoo Blue truck? I will tell you the next one is not going to be Voodoo Blue. I just don't want to do the same thing. I want something completely different. The truck is completely different to me, so I did want a completely different color than I've ever had on a Tacoma before as well. So I am going to do that too. Yeah, I will miss the Voodoo Blue. It is an awesome color. I mean, check out that truck. It pops everywhere you go. You certainly never have a problem finding it in a parking lot. On the rare occasion that I might actually park in a parking lot, I gotta say, having had this truck for coming up on a couple of years, I never have parked it in a parking lot. Well, I shouldn't say never. Never's a long time. I haven't done it more than probably 3 or 4 times. And that's only if the parking lot is pretty darn bare and I'm gonna be out to the truck pretty quick as well. So this is what it looks like. I think somebody's going to get an awesome truck. Doesn't have high miles on it, right around 5,000. Nothing wrong with it that I'm aware of anyway. Of course, it'll come with the lift. It does have a 3.2 lift on it. It is lifted with Bilstein shocks and new coils, so it's not the cheap lift that you would normally get, or could get, I should say. It will come with the side steps, of course, the tinted windows, the window vents that are on it, the blacked out mirrors, and the extra cubby that I had added to the back. I probably would do that again. I think it's pretty handy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the extra cubby here. This is what used to be in the Tacoma before Toyota decided to remove it. So it will be coming with that as well. Otherwise, oh, and of course the stickers on the back, I'm sure the dealership will leave those on. Otherwise, it's basically, well, I shouldn't say basically, it is stock. Nothing additional added to it. The Sprint booster that I had on has been removed. I do love that unit. You can bet that it will certainly be on the next truck. I think the Tacoma is simply not complete without it. You have to have a Sprint booster on the Toyota Tacoma because you got to get rid of that throttle lag. Otherwise, it's just a dog. And for me, it's not that fun to drive without it. So hopefully the next person that gets this truck, and it is a manual by the way, will go ahead and pick up the Sprint booster for nothing else than their own enjoyment. It increases the fun, the drivability of the truck tenfold in my opinion. Anyway, I just wanted to get on, give you guys an update. The truck is basically done except for those 3 things which are minor. So it's really now just a matter of time until the new truck arrives. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. You prefer it this way as opposed to all of the stuff that I had on it? I'd be curious to know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. RobMotive FST, all about my 2021 Toyota Tundra. And RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Actually, right over there. Check them out, and if you're interested, why not subscribe? Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.